Hello, lovely viewers. I'm Degaty, and I welcome you to Degaty Solutions. So, if you are thinking of getting the best solar energy system, and I emphasize on the word best for your home, office, farm, business, and you need a qualified, certified technician to offer professional service to you, then you are at the right place. This video is for you. Please do not skip this video. Watch this video till the very end, and trust me, you will come back here and thank me later. So without wasting much time, let's jump straight to it. So we have here a 6 kilowatts hybrid inverter from Deye. This is a single phase 48 volt system. It is the current year 2025 year models from Deye. I will put on the screen. We currently have this current year models, the 6 kilowatts and 8 kilowatts available. In a few weeks, we will be receiving 12 kilowatts and 15 kilowatts. So if you need any of this, you can either pre-order or just give us a call on the number on the screen. We have down here a 5 kilowatt hour lithium battery from 6kW. Another solid brand that we've been working with, and trust me, we've never had any issues with it. Very solid product from 6kW. All right, so one, we are going to give you the specifications of this system. Then two is going to be the fun part. Yes, that's where we tell you all about the smart features that comes with this system. And it's not going to be only what comes with this system. We are also going to tell you about the extra smart features that we've added to this system to make it even much smarter. Yes, so a system for your smart home to incorporate the system to it to work seamlessly, you know, have total control on your phone. Then three, we are going to talk about savings. Yes, who doesn't want? That's the money part. Yes, you want to save. You are investing a lot of money into this, and you want to be able to save a lot of money. And net metering, that's you being able to sell excess energy that you produce with this system back to the grid. Yes, that's selling power that you generate back to ECG. Yes, and offsetting that with your electricity bill. So let's start off with the physical appearance of the system. So I love this simple design from Deye. It's beautiful. Then we have a touch screen here, so you can go into the settings of the system. We have battery settings, basic settings, system work mode. You can change any setting, example the battery. It also has buttons here, so either touch screen or buttons here to go through the settings of the system. On the right side here, we have a PV switch. That's to turn on and off the power coming from the solar panels. Also a power button at the side here to turn on or off the system. If we are to go through all the settings, this video is going to be very long, and I'm trying to make it as short as possible. So we are going to run fast through it. Down here we have AC input and output, input from the grid and output to the property. We also have a generator input here, but we are not utilizing that now. So if you have a generator, yes, it can be connected to the system. We have the data logger here. We will get to that when we get to the smart features of the system. Then the battery inputs terminals coming in. Then the PV input from the solar panel. So this has two PV inputs, as this has two MPPT charge controllers. Can hold a maximum of 7,800 watt, that's 7.8 kilowatts from the PV. And each line can hold a total of 18 amps. So combine the two, we have a total that we can get from the solar panels, 36 amps. That's a lot. So this can hold between 125 voltage to 500 voltage, okay, for the PV range. For it to work, you shouldn't exceed that, and when it's below that, the system will not function. So you have to be within that range. And the efficiency, 99%. Yes, so it does not waste energy coming from the panels. That's how good this system is. Then we come to the AC output currents, a total of 28 amps from this system. This system outputs a total of 6 kilowatts. For most inverters, if it's 6 kilowatts, sometimes it only has 1,000 or 2,000 kilowatts more of surge that it can hold. But this hold up to 12 kilowatts peak power for short surges. All right, so let me tell you the number one thing I love most about this system, and that is how quiet it runs. Okay, and you might ask, why is it so important? So this system is installed indoor. Okay, we have a television on, and sometimes, let's say if you are watching television or having conversation with family, most hybrid inverters that we have on the market, they have fan in them. The fan is to cool the system, and when the fan is blowing, it can get crazy loud. Okay, we will not allow you to enjoy your television or have a good conversation with family, and that's where this comes in. Okay, there's another advantage to it, and I will explain it to you. So currently, let me show you. Currently, we have the TV on, a fan on. We have a 2 horsepower air condition running, a washing machine, the fridge is on, the lighting points, and a few other things, laptop, and So we have all that running, and come to the screen. We are currently outputting about 3.59 kilowatts, 3.58. That's approximately 3.6 kilowatts. And as you can see, with this load, the system is still running quietly. As you can see, I have the microphone with me close to the system to pick up any noise, and it's not picking up any noise from the system. I can't hear anything. So you might ask, how is this possible, and how were they able to achieve this? So Degaty has what they call a natural cooling system that they've built for this. Okay, and how that works is, instead of cutting vents, okay, holes around the system for the fan to blow air to come out of the system, they've rather built a natural cooling system for this. Okay, so I will try and show you the back of this system and how it looks like. So it has these big sinks behind it, and the fan blows the air and channels the air to the system, and the system absorbs the heat. Okay, that is how the system works, compared to other inverters that has vents all around it to blow the air out of the system. Now there's advantage to this design. This system is IP65 rated, thanks to this design. Okay, so what does it mean? It means it's waterproofed. That's not to dip in water, but with water splashes, it won't have any effect or cause any damage to it, and also dust. So I have a friend that brought an inverter to me, a grower, also a very good brand, but because of the design and the vents, gecko got into the system, and you see inside the system there are parts that are not supposed to touch together. Okay, so when a gecko gets into a system like this, and part of its body touches a part of the system and connects another part of the body of the animal to another part of the system, this part gets connected together and it causes shorts in the system. I will show you a screen of what I'm talking about, and you will understand. So to avoid that, when you look around the system, there is no way, there's not even a pinhole around this system that will allow any animal like a gecko to get into the system. So what does this mean? This means you get a long-lasting system, okay, with this. Not just that, besides that, the build quality of this system is top-notch. It has overcurrent protection, overvoltage protection, short circuit protection. It has AC and DC type 2 surge protection. Okay, but with all that said, at Degaty Solutions, we've also built on top of it extra protection. Okay, before the fault even gets to the system, we are to arrest the fault that is coming, for you to have a system that will last you a lifetime. This is very, very important. This system right here is also easily upgradable from the inverter, battery, solar panel, is all easily upgradable. So let's say you even started off with this 6 kilowatts right here, and your energy needs goes up and you need to upgrade the capacity of the system. We can add another 6 kilowatts of this to output a total of 12 kilowatts, or you can add another 6 kilowatts again for a total of 18 or 24 kilowatts. So with the smart features of this system, in order not to make this video long, we are not going to dive deep into the settings of this system. Rather, we are going to concentrate more on the mobile apps available to the client. And that's where this data logger comes in. And what this does is it collects all the information about this system, upload it to the cloud, making it accessible to the client to access from anywhere in the world. And what's the client getting? The client gets a live view of the performance of this system. The client can track the energy production of the system. So what is coming from the solar panel, out of that, what's going into the battery, and what is being channeled or going to the property. Also, if there's net metering, what is being exported to the grid. All this information. There's a BMS, battery communication, between the inverter and battery. So it can read the battery, read the temperature, the percentage, all the information about this battery. With the mobile app, you can see the energy consumption from the grid. You can also see the energy production from the system. This helps you to evaluate the efficiency of the system and savings that you can make with the system. Not just that, if there is any error triggered by the system, it does forward it to your mobile phone, like overheating, over voltage, over current, or informations like the battery percentage. If like you have low battery, all this information you can see right on your mobile phone. Now let's talk about the smart Wi-Fi changeover that we've added to this system and the benefits that you get with it. One, it's a smart system with a mobile app for the client that enables the client to switch between sources of power, that is between ECG or solar, from anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter where you are, whether you are within the country, traveled abroad, at work, and you need to switch between solar or ECG. It's just a tap away from your phone. This is just an example. You can schedule the system to switch automatically to solar around 6 or 7 a.m. in the morning. Then you schedule the system to switch to the grid or ECG later in the evening around 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. If your system is not an off-grid system or you have a small backup system, then with this, we solve the problem of your system becoming only a backup system to kick in only when ECG takes their power. Your system can work every day during peak daylight hours, okay? That is when we have sun coming in every single day. Your system can work during the daytime because there is sun to save you on electricity costs during the daytime. And this instruction can be set to run continuously every day, or it can be a one-time instruction. Talking about savings, besides the smart Wi-Fi changeover helping you to save big on electricity bills, we also have what we call net metering. Net metering is you being able to sell excess energy that your system produces back to the grid. Yes, selling it back to ECG. That is possible with this system. When your battery gets charged full during the day, let's say after 3 hours, your battery is full. All the remaining hours left that the solar panel is working, besides using a little part of it to power the load in the house like the fridge and the television, any other extra energy that the solar panel is producing is just going to waste. It's not being used. And the solar system, once it's commissioned for you, continuously produces energy. So if you are not using that energy, it's just not being used for anything and it's just going to waste. So with net metering, how that works is instead of that excess energy that is produced going to waste, we sell that power That is, we send that power back to the grid, back to the lines that you see on the streets. What we don't have on this system is a bi-directional meter, which is to be provided to us by ECG. The ECG is to supply 12,000 of these bi-directional meters by the end of September, and we are hoping to get one for our clients here. With the bi-directional meter, any excess energy that you are producing and selling it back to the grid, your meter is going to record that, okay, and it's going to be points for you. Now, this is one benefit with it, okay? Let's say you've been selling for ECG for a long time, and for some reason, you switch the system. Instead of using solar, you switch to the grid. What it means is, this is not an illegal connection to the national grid, but you are going to use ECG power for free without paying for electricity bill. Yes, that's the power of this. That's what this can do, as it's going to offset your electricity costs if you should have been on the national grid. Yes, so when a lot of people compare solar energy system to generators and say solar is expensive than generator, you have no idea. And come on, a solar energy system is an asset, okay, because it's going to make you money. A generator is a liability. It's going to take money away from you. That's the difference. If you don't want this, what else do you want? Look on your screen. Our number is there. Call us. You can call or WhatsApp us on this number that you see on your screen. Our social media pages, we are on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Please click a like and follow our page. This will motivate us to bring you more videos like this. Thank you. And again, welcome to Degaty Solutions.